Hello, I'm Hannah Klein from the Missouri Association for Creation. This month's video is about the amazing number and variety of the stars. Thousands of years ago, the prophet Jeremiah spoke about God's promise to preserve the nation of Israel, and he used an interesting set of similes. He said, "As the host of heaven cannot be counted, and the sand of the sea cannot be measured, so I will multiply the seed of David my servant." Jeremiah considered the number of stars in the sky to be on the same level as the number of grains of sand on every shore on planet Earth. It's not hard to imagine, without even trying to count, that the number of sand grains on Earth's beaches is incomprehensibly large. But at the time of Jeremiah, some 600 years before Christ, people thought they had a definitive handle on the number of stars in the night sky. The Greek astronomer Hipparchus had created a catalog of about 850 stars around 200 years before Christ. A few hundred years later, Ptolemy came up with a list of a little over 1,000 stars. So sure, there are a lot of stars in the night sky, but in those days no one would have looked at the sky and then down at the ocean shore and thought there was any comparison between the number of stars above and the sand grains below. When Galileo first turned his telescope to the heavens in 1609, we saw the night sky in an entirely new way. Dark places in well-known constellations turned out to be hiding faint stars in plain sight. Diffuse patches of light, long thought to be clouds, were revealed to be the arms of the Milky Way galaxy, which contains billions of stars. Suddenly, the countable became innumerable. Ever since then, as we have built bigger and better telescopes, we keep learning that the universe has many more stars than we ever thought. But the heavens are so much more than a canvas of pinpricks of light. Stars come in a mind-dazzling variety as well. Color is perhaps the most obvious feature, visible even with the unaided eye. Next time you look up at the constellation Orion on a winter night, notice the bright star to the upper left, Betelgeuse, and the slightly dimmer star to the lower left, Rigel. These two stars are bright enough that you can make out their intrinsic color, especially if you let your eyes travel from one to the other and back again. Betelgeuse is a red giant star and is actually cooler than the blue supergiant star Rigel. Stars come in singles, in doubles, in triples, and up the line. The North Star Polaris is actually the brighter of two stars locked in a binary star system. This double star can't be distinguished easily with the unaided eye, but a good telescope will break them apart. Some stars are fiery and unstable, with a periodic range of brightness that can be observed in real time. Other stars are stable and collected, such as our own sun. The stars truly are innumerable, and their variety is endless. Yet even so, Psalm 147, verse 4 and 5 tells us that God knows every star by name. There is room within the mind of the Creator for every star, its history, its color, its temperament, everything that makes it what it is. And the same Creator has room in his heart for you. He knows your name, your history, your personality, everything that makes you who you are, down to the very thoughts and intentions of your heart. In Psalm 8, David looked up at the heavens and asked, "When I see your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars which you have established, what is man that you remember him, and the son of man that you care for him?" But beyond our comprehension, the all-powerful, eternal God does care for us, so much so that, as Romans 5:8 says, God demonstrates his own love toward us, in that while we are yet sinners, Christ died for us. Thanks for watching. Join us again next month to hear another speaker proclaim the glory of God as displayed in the heavens. God bless.